Because if you can punch a dragon with a stone fist, you can have a neurodivergent person and disabled characters in your mediums. Oh, it's pretty! It is so pretty! I love it! Yay!
My name is Bloodthread Shears. I am also known in the dance world as Oriana Amaz.
Oh, what am I doing? Oh, what am I doing? Hello everyone, good morning in Merry Time Zone. Welcome to my stream. I'm Bloodthread Shears, Shears for short. And welcome back to Monday morning tea. So today is a little bittersweet. I am sad to say that my short-term position finished up, so for the time being, I'm back on the job hunt again, and I will be doing more streams on Monday mornings again. And I'm gonna switch up the schedule again, back to the original schedule, prior to getting the day job, and yeah. It's a little bittersweet, but I hope everyone's been having a lovely day and had a lovely weekend. I probably should have gotten my jacket, or actually, my shawl over there? No, it's not. A little chilly in here, and this past weekend it was cold, like ridiculously cold. So, I don't want to focus on the sad of this past weekend, of losing my job, like the assignment running out, but I'm sad. I'm a little sad. But in that, some creative stuff came out. I'm gonna go over announcements and explain why that is. So, first and foremost... Please work. Yay! So, first and foremost, if you want to help support the creative endeavors that I do, consider going over to my Kofi and doing a one-time or monthly support. I have a new post up for my Kofi supporters, and the finished images will be up there. I hope you like it, and a big shout out to my friend Elf for helping me take these photos, because I was not sure how I was going to do this on my own. And we did it in here, basically. Like, I took down all of the photos on the wall. I knew I was going to have to like edit out like the command strip hooks because I was not going to take those down. But it worked. Those photos are for tonight's episode of Wish We Were Here. It is episode 9 and we are in Oz. We are down to 1 human and 4 netizens. So this is gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I've been planning. Also, if y'all want to share the go live, that is the free action of the day. I'm a little low-key and a little low spoons from the shoot yesterday. From like trying to find the remote for my camera, trying to find, like, get all the equipment out from the closet, and then putting it back just before stream. So, yeah. So on the docket for today is editing photos. I at least want to get 4 done that are of high quality, and then move over quickly to just doing my stream schedule for the week, and just brushing up on my netizen because it'd be fun. I just need to eat. And I will be eating my breakfast on stream. I'm very tired, very hungry. Helps. And I have some very strong caffeinated tea. I'm gonna move the mic away. Please let me know if you aren't able to hear me. I was like going through last week's episode and I noticed that the sound on my end sounded watery, so I don't know what happened there. I'm gonna figure that out. Alright, so I'm trying to remember what I was going. I'm so tired. But yeah, for the time being, I am gonna be pushing this, like these two right here. Just know that you are under no obligation to throw coin. It's there to help, and it goes right back to stream. And especially the whole crowdfund thing, like the little goal I have to Kofi. We're under no obligation to support. It goes a very long way, and I am eternally grateful. And now that I have like a secondary monitor that I didn't have to pay for, which was in my attic, and it works, I can actually like knock down the goal of 2 monitors and just get like one good quality monitor, and then just have this one as like an admin. So that's been a major help. In regards to the YouTube video, this week I will be doing some more filming and then finishing up hemming so many hems and getting the bodice together. From there, I have some money from the day job where I can actually get a skirt pattern and just use that. So yeah. I will be editing the community board, and I'll also be using the pinning feature for the chat on stuff that needs help or is just a question of the day. I think it's a cool feature, and you know what? Let's go with that question of the day for now. Hey. to pin that. So that is our question, my question of the day. If you could cosplay your player character or OC, who would it be and how would you go about it? So there's the question of the day. I am actually going to switch over to capture cam. Okay. Capture. And pick. Oh no. Oh right, I have play. It worked! Yeah! Yay! Oh my goodness. It worked and I have to— oh no. Okay. I have to edit things? Ooh. It in frame. Hello and welcome to I Always Do Stuff Weird. I'm gonna turn the frame off for today. Yeah, that looks good. I think that looks good. Alright, so a full disclosure. I'm working on 8 gigs of memory with my laptop. There may be times when my stream will go to a standstill. I am aware of it. Trying to work on it. I'm seeing if I can get like an extra 8 gigs of memory to put in this laptop just so it'll function somewhat better. I know I need to get a new computer. This is a stopgap measure. At least for the time being. But anyways, so this right here is a little preview of the netizen that I have in store for, I think, this week's episode. God. So I did my character Melanie first. I edited those photos last night, and I'm gonna do the rest of the set probably tomorrow. But this is my netizen. I couldn't find a green dress, and this was quicker. So the Sophie dress it is. And I'm proud of it. Like, I like the fact that it's like, her hair's kind of frizzy like mine. And the makeup is kind of smudged, because liquid lip paint is always a challenge. Like, Melanie's more put together-ish. Hers just like, okay, it's on, we're good, we're good to go, get my frying pan, let's go! That's the energy I will bring with this one. I will be drinking a lot of caffeine to stay up for that. But yeah, I've got like a few other photos here, mostly edited. Like, as you can see here, like, this hook right here, I'm gonna try and see if I can clean that up in Photoshop. Everything else, like, this and everything else, all the other photos that I could take care of, have been taken care of, and I'm very happy with these. My best friend knows how to use a camera, so, and we know each other way too well like way too well, so it's good that we connect. I'm tempted to like tone this as like a green dress, but let's see what happens. So hopefully Photoshop will allow me to edit this. And again, there will be a coding error within the next minute or so. I am aware. So during that time, how's everyone doing? How was your weekend? What'd y'all do? Gonna be nosy. Alright. So now that we are finally all loaded up onto Photoshop, let's get started with some color correction and a rare appearance of my dog. This shot was basically me being a goober. He thought I was playing, so I thought it would be cute for her to like jump up and like give a hug, but nah. So I'm like holding up her paws. And she's like, Mommy, Mommy, what are you doing? This is, wait, this is playing? Oh no, oh no. So this is kind of like, so what I'm gonna do, if you are new to my photo editing, I have a lot of Photoshop actions. I have Piximperfect, I have the sampler from Greater Than Gatsby. I also got a free Photoshop action pack through one of the Discords I'm in for a cyberpunk one. I like using that for non-cyberpunk shots, like nature shots. The photo of the foggy street that kind of looks like something out of Silent Hill, I used that when I edited in Photoshop. It is one of my favorite shots. I am incredibly proud of it. If I can, I'll see if I can make a print. Because that's actually something I want to do this year, where I do my photo walks, make good quality prints of them, and then sell. So, let's see. I do want to keep the color corrections fairly consistent across the board. I did want to add this to the Melanie photos, but I had done some of the editing of like cleaning up the hair and whatnot, and then when I put the actions in, that didn't work. So I now know to make sure that everything is taken care of prior to doing the fine tuning. This is just more set dressing, if you will. A photographer I follow, KP11 Studios, if you've seen his work and you are fortunate enough to sit with him to have your photos taken, I highly recommend it. He does amazing work. And for anybody who is a jerk and says, wait, you're promoting another photographer? You should be promoting yourself. I'm like, collaboration over competition, my friend. I want to sit in front of the camera with him and like talk shop. Are you kidding? He does amazing stuff. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I want to see. I like to. Anyways, like, I think he said it pretty well. I'm not sure it was him or somebody else or myself. The caffeine has not kicked in just yet. The Lightroom is basically putting the ingredients together. Drop that down. You know what? I like that. I like it. I'll take that. For you. Yeah, I like that there. Lightroom is basically baking, or surgery, if you will. Lightroom is pre-op. Photoshop is going in with the scalpel. and finely tuning out. Like doing the fine tuning. Okay, so I want... I forget what Joplin does, but... A little dreamlike. I like that. Maybe not as much. Actually turn down the fill. Okay. I like that. So like last night was basically the color correction. I'm fairly certain I didn't spell ambiance correctly. I'm a photographer. I'm not a... well, I can be a writer when I need to be, but spelling... There's a reason why I had a digital dictionary in my IEP. And now for the fun part. Making this look a wee bit more natural. And a lot more subtle. This is the so far. Just like lightening up the hair just to see like all the highlights and whatnot. And if you look closely, you can see my grays. I'm looking forward to the day I become a silver fox. I think I would rock that. Just have like long silver white hair. That'd be freaking cool. Like I have a streak here that's a lot more noticeable, and then like a little bit of a streak here, so I think I'm going for that rogue look at this time. So let's make a new layer, and I just want to like take out like just a couple of blemishes on my skin. Not so much like the, oh, I must have smooth skin. It's more of, there were a couple places I scratched on my face and I don't want to have that on the photo. And that is okay. Like, if you want to keep your photo as something completely, like, blemishes and all, cool. I think that's admirable. For the thing that I am going for with this, that down there, it is not what I am going for. Come on, yay. Also, fun little fact, I found out the RGB on my keyboard still works. Guess who was a goof and mixed up their keycaps? But like for the longest time I was wondering why the hell when I went to do Alt tab to like tab out of stuff, why is that? It's like, why is the start menu coming up? I don't understand. And then I'm just like, oh, and this happened last night too. So I'm like, wait a minute, wait. What if I did function 9? Will the lights go on? And they did. So, yay, I can do some late night typing. And I can be quite pleased with that. So, the next thing on my docket is like, when I do editing away from my desk, I have a smart stylus or smart pen that came with this laptop. I need to get a quadruple A battery. I didn't know that existed, but here we are. I also have to like go into Amazon and ask for a refund because the switches for my mouse that I'm currently using, they never showed up. I'm a little cranky about that. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm okay with my freckles. I do get a little self-conscious in regards to photos, because like you can tell, like if I were to take off my glasses, you can see a line on the bridge of my nose here and here from the glasses. I've worn glasses since I was in the 3rd grade. And I was always out in the sun. Growing up, I didn't always wear sunscreen. I learned. But you see, like, the freckles here. It's like basically a mask. And then you see, like, here, here, here. This is actually something I always... This is the one thing I prefer to edit out. I don't like this. It's annoying. It's not like it's unsightly, but it is more of a annoyance. I once had a conversation with my dance teacher, like saying like, I like the beauty mark right here by my eye and the one underneath my right eye. It gives me a guide, like this one gives me a guide for like the eyeliner on where to stop. This is more because like I feel like a pinup when I put like the eye pencil on it, just to, like make it more noticeable. Especially if I'm doing like stage makeup. Like I like my freckles. There are some where I do worry. Even though my dermatologist has told me like, no, you're good, you're good. Like, oh, okay. It's just more of like, I want to say, like there's a spot, sunspot here and a sunspot here. That is most definitely from wearing glasses. I will always edit those out. And this is like, is that this or was that? I don't remember what this is. I think I was facing the left, so this was my... Okay, this might be a scar. Or like, something. Let me just turn off the... Oh, no, that's actually... yeah. I'm gonna take care of that. So, the goal is just to clear up any major stuff, like bits. I'm not looking for completely flawless. I was not wearing full face of makeup for this. And that was the point. Like any of like the super darker spots. I'll just smooth out. If it was like direct into the light and I saw like tiny little pimples and whatnot, yeah, I edit those. That's not a big deal. Like, I have to, like, check myself, like, okay, what is that? Because, like, I have a scar, like, right here from when I got Mohs surgery, and that is spelled M-O-H-S. It's a procedure to remove moles or any type of skin thing. Because way back when, I had a very dark mark here. And I showed it to my sister, who works in like radiation therapy. So she freaked out, told me I had to go to see a dermatologist. So yeah. Hi Marcus, how are you? Just had to stop by and say hi. Wish you an amazing day, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for the hi bye. Thank you so much, Marcus. It's always a pleasure to see you. I hope everybody's doing well on your end. So, I went to a couple of dermatologists where they freaked out because I'm a constellation. Like, on my abdomen, I used to have freckles and moles that formed legit constellations. So, I had gotten a lot of biopsies done. And then when it came to this one, I went to my current dermatologist. They did a biopsy. Everything was normal. But the thing was, this started to come back. And I'm like, well, that's not normal. I'm like, well, that's not supposed to happen, right? It freaked out my sister. And with the rate of how quickly it came back, I went back to the dermatologist and she was like, yeah, we're gonna have to do the Mohs surgery. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, I'm okay with scars. Like, this is fine. Like, I did I've done full contact sports, including acting. And yes, I can consider that a full contact sport. Tell that to my knees. If it ain't. But yeah, like, I did the procedure. Everything came back benign. Ever since then, it's just been like a light little bump. But I do keep an eye on, like, what is on my skin. It's like, there's like a new thing forming. I'm just like, well, let's get that looked at. Just in case. Especially on areas where I don't show my skin. I used to wear shorts all the time. Like, I loved shorts. Nowadays, it's just like, I'll just wear a skirt. That's fine. It's fine. So this is my PSA to tell people, get a full body scan by your dermatologist if you're able to get one. You never know. And especially for my more melanated friends. Please, 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 please. Your melanin protects you with an SPF of 3. Go get your skin checked. And there are resources out there online. I think I retweeted them a while ago, but there are resources on what to look for on darker skins. And what it looks like. They need to put those in medical journals and like medical textbooks because it's ridiculous that they don't do that. But I'm gonna get off my soapbox for now because I'm actually very passionate about like preventing melanoma and basal cell carcinoma. Skin cancer is very easy to prevent. I really should get my paper out again because I made it like an episode like production of the Reduced Shakespeare Company. It was terrible on my end because it was a bit of a rush job. And comedy writing isn't always my strong point. It's not always, but doing that paper and like looking up resources like the American Skin Cancer Association, whatnot, You'll learn. You'll learn. And like the most important thing you can have in your skincare routine is SPF. That's it. Your skin's gonna age, and I'm getting to terms with that. It's like I have little crow's feet at the side of my eyes. I'm fine with that. Like I get droopy tiny little jowls right here. That runs in my family. Not a big deal. I'm a little self-conscious of the double chin. So like when I take photos, I'm just like, do I want to edit that? Like if it doesn't look good, like, with this, it's fine. It's like, It's also just like a blooper. This is a blooper shot, so I don't care. This is like a nice little gift for those who watch the show. Let's try. And honestly, I didn't do much, which is good. Actually, hold up. I do need to edit a couple of things on the wall. I did not see this. Yeah, that was a bit of dust. So, here's where, like, good practical editing comes into play. I want to make sure. Alright, cool. Because, like, I did a content-aware edit there. That looks good. I think that looks pretty darn good. Now, the one thing I want to attempt, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this, but I want to try it with this one photo. Maybe not this one. Hold on one second. I want to... I'm going to turn that off for a second, so I can open up my copyright information, like the watermark and whatnot. You do not need to see my computer files. Go with that, and I'm gonna move that to the secondary screen just so I have it. I like having a second screen. I'm gonna be very Cloud 9 about this. Like, having multiple screens is great. I do wish I had this, like, set up last year, because this would have been great. This would have been awesome. Be like, oh, I can see what's going on. Oh, people are doing stuff. Da-da-da. No, don't. Son of a biscuit. Ha 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 ha. I win. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Play. There we go. I win. Oh, this is great. Like, it's like right now, on this screen where I'm pointing towards where the camera is, laptop screen. Here, like not at the screen on the stream, but like here is the admin screen, as I'm calling it. An old Dell monitor from my mom's, from the family computer, actually. Our very first computer was an IBM. I don't remember the exact model, but I remember, like, you had to type in the commands in order to access the games, the programs, and whatnot, and, like, the big floppy disks. Like, that big? Especially for, like, Oregon Trail. Then we got a gateway. And Mom lucked out. She had like the lifetime of the thing, like a lifetime tech support thing, back in the days when it was actually lifetime. So if anything happened to the computer, she would call them up, open up her tech, like this marble composition notebook, and write down everything they were telling her to do. From there, we got a Dell, and then after that was a build of my brother-in-law's making. So that had to get fixed. And I talked to my brother-in-law about maybe, just maybe, if there's a way to use what we have and upgrade everything to the specifications that I need it to be. I may end up canceling the crowdfund or just using that towards something else related towards tech. I'm not sure yet, but if I can have like a 2 PC setup, I don't know, it would be pretty cool. Like just the extra power just to deal with the stream. Again, these are spitballs. Everything down there will be like, if we can be able to like build it, it'll go towards like good parts. Good, strong parts. And he's already told me, he's like, I just want to like 3D print my casing. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. Because like, I know like people love like that whole aesthetic of the RGB in their computer. I think it's cool. I would get so distracted. I would get so distracted. And I am rambling. Let's get back to editing, shall we? That. Wait, why? Ah, there we go. I swear I'm smart. I'm just human. That's my excuse. So, a little something if you're not familiar with my work. I am notorious for being very protective of my art. I gotta update my website in regards to the AI issue, but let this be known here and now. I do not consent to having my photos be used for AI. I will be very disappointed, and I will be very also disappointed if it's used as an NFT. I'm not a fan of that. Not my thing. Oh, wait. Can I not? Let's take that. There we go. So I'm gonna just put that at 50%. And what I do, in case if somebody gets cheeky and tries to crop this, I double watermark. I definitely want to commission somebody to make a logo of like a logo for my work, just so I can have it as like a either different drum photography or different drum studios. Like, I've been meaning to like create the umbrella because I consider blood thread shears under that umbrella. Same with different drum photography. So it's a thing. It's something I have a lot to think about art-wise, and I'm going to put that at 3%. You barely see it, but it is there. Also, Do your metadata. Make sure you do your metadata. And I'm gonna actually turn the display off again. I don't want people seeing my files. Oh. Oop. Oh wait, hold on. I need to do a thing. Let's back that. But yeah, add some metadata to your work. Put the underlining in there. In case if somebody decides to pull something cheap, they try to something cute. Like, I learned that from Tumblr, of all places. What I also do, I will never give out my raws. It is very, very rare. Like, when I started out, if a client specifically requests it for confidentiality, yeah, that's fine, that's fine. You're gonna sign a contract, that's fine. But nowadays, I don't give out the raws, but I do keep them... I want to say, depending on the contract agreement, I'm probably gonna just only keep them maybe for 5 years. This way, like, if anything happens, I can be like, it is past the 5-year mark, I no longer have these. Bit of a safety measure for me. Okay. Now... goes to edit. I don't want to compress this just yet. Yeah, now the caffeine's kicking in. It's like an hour. Go. And the next thing I'm gonna do is export for social media. If anybody wants the higher quality stuff, consider becoming a member of the Kofi. I have a Patreon. I really should, like, fix it up and, like, make it nice and spiffy. Not stiffy, spiffy! Thank you, captions. My god. A little thing I always have to do is, like, wait, what's the longer one? It's like, it's the height. If it's in, like, landscape, near, you will see me do this or this. Just to, like, remind myself, like, oh wait, what do I do? Oh, and speaking of, you okay, sweetie? Hey. Hi. You okay? Good girl. I'll lay down. Somebody had a very nice nap. Give me, I want to say, 20 more minutes. Oh. I'm just like, 5 more minutes, just 5 more minutes. Let me finish these photos. Edit. So I do two sizes. One for Instagram, one for Twitter. And like having the smaller files is great because I can at the very least make sure that the high-res stuff can be available for folks who are willing to pay for it. What the? And I believe later today before the show, and I also have a doctor's appointment, because while my foot is still feeling better, I gotta perform. Oh right, I forgot to mention that. Like, the caffeine was not kicking in today. I have a performance on the 18th. And maybe less than 3 weeks. Well, 2 if we actually get this piece done. It's actually, I won't say it's difficult, it's different. And I can actually put those up. Alright, but I am very pleased with how this looked. I like this photo. It's a very sweet photo. A big shout out to my best friend for taking this. Okay, let's go over here. I'm gonna keep all of this very consistent. Dark Paradise. I did Sparrow. And then Joplin. I did you about what? 75%? Yeah, about there. Fine. You, I went... about there. Yeah. I think that was good. Again, I do not know how to spell certain words. I make attempts. Like, for the longest time, I couldn't do rhythm. Still have trouble with it. Like, in high school, I got knocked out of the running in our spelling bee because exhibit didn't match up with what I saw in my brain. I don't know how long ago it was, but like Urban Bohemian had that conversation of like words and whatnot, and judging people for not being able to say them or spell them, and like policing people's language. That's a whole thing. But like I had mentioned, like I knew how to say Tchaikovsky or Tchaikovsky for a very long time, but I could never spell it. What? So, there. So here's what I meant about like the whole blemishes. But yeah, like there are certain words if I need to hear it or I need to see it. And we have someone, hold on. Hi, Lex. Ta-da. Do you need to go outside? Is it time for a break? You need to go potty? Alright. Oh. Hi. What? You want to say hi? So, I'm gonna take a quick break. I will be right back. During that time, take care of yourselves. Welcome on back, everyone. You got to chase your squirrels. Do you need food? Are you hungry? Hold on a second. Bring your... Alright, now back to editing. So hopefully everyone has been doing well. So second verse, same as the first. This is more of like listen to music and podcast time when I'm not streaming this stuff. Go eat. Next. Here. You want me to move the tripod? I think she got like yesterday from you. Are you hungry? Oh, I gotta check that. Be right back. Alright, so I got the majority of all of my photos done, which is good. So I think I'm gonna send us over to Punkle Mix for the day. I still got a lot of stuff I gotta take care of, such as uploading all the photos to Kofi and just doing the teaser photos for today. I will have the stream schedule out within, I don't know, maybe an hour or so, but let's go over to Nyx, shall we? So there is the raid call. Y'all know the drill. I will be back on Wednesday around 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Keep an eye out for the stream schedule once it goes up. And I will be back on Girls Run These Worlds channel tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Thank you all so much for coming by. Thanks for those who came and said a hi bye. I'm a little tired, but I'm gonna take a nap. Gonna get everything else done. And yeah. So remember, hey, you're doing good. Don't worry about it. Now go make some noise for Nyx. Bye everybody!